Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Who can't stop thinking about you? This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile 1. This is pile 2. This is pile 3. And this is cuatro, pile 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Go ahead and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Quiero agua. Nine of Swords, Nueve de Espadas, 6 of Staffs, 6 de Bastos, and then we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm getting strong masculine energy, because these are all masculine cards. 2 fire, Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius, 6 of Wands, fire, and the 9 of Swords, air. So yeah, this person really is thinking about you obsessively. Let's keep going. Three of Swords, Tres de Espadas. King of Wands, Rey de Bastos. Knight of Cups. Caballo de Copas. It looks like this person is crazy in love with you. They're obsessively thinking about you. And it hurts. Why is this person in pain? Oh my God. 9 of Swords again. That's really strong. 10 of Wands. The Fool. This person's crazy about you. Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 4 of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Fool, and then 4. 4 is the number of Aquarius. Ace of Swords, 4 of Wands, Knight of Wands. Okay. If it's not multiple party, meaning you're in a relationship and this person's in a relationship. If it's not multiple party or third party, then I can't imagine why this person is they're in so much pain, there's so much longing. I mean, if they're feeling it that strongly, why aren't the two of you together? What the hell's going on? All these signifiers, what I'm getting is that this person is in a relationship and they're not happy. Maybe they're in separation. Maybe they're going through a divorce. There's a lot of paperwork to fill out. There's a lot of money to split up. They're not happy. They can't be with you right now. Distance could be a factor. I'm getting the sense that religion could play a part in this. I don't know. But I see a lot of chaos and confusion. I see this person being very much in their feelings over you. They're thinking about you. They're missing you. I can see them crying. I don't know if they're drinking and they get emotional when they drink, or if they're just a very sensitive, emotional person. They have strong masculine energy, but I feel like their natal chart is really complicated. I feel like it's pretty much all over the place because everything is showing up here. But what we're seeing the most is the fire and air. A possible astral combo for this person. They could have Sun in Sagittarius, Aquarius rising, Moon in Leo. One possibility of many. But I get the sense that this person is married, could be going through a divorce, and their life is extremely complicated right now. They're super stressed. They have this marriage or serious relationship that's falling apart. A lot of money is at stake. They're working their ass off. So I made tacos a few hours ago for myself and my son. I was frying tortillas in the skillet. And I burned the tortillas, so there was all this smoke. And my throat has been scratchy ever since. I need to open some windows and do some sage and make some hot tea with honey. They're just working their ass off. They could be in debt. I feel like financially they're really strapped right now. They're really struggling financially. I can see them being a parent and being just really burdened with a lot of responsibilities. They're trying to keep all these balls in the air, all these plates spinning in the air. And they're just stressed to the max. So they can't snap their fingers and just get on a plane and come to you tomorrow. That's what I'm getting for pile one. I'm definitely getting third party, if not multiple party. For there to be so much pain, so much anxiety and fear and all these signifiers. That's how I'm going to read it. It's your story or it isn't. So I see this person being in love with you. And to the outside world, they seem like they're extremely high functioning. They're on top of things. They have no problems. Maybe they keep up appearances on social media and things look fine from the outside. But you know this person like no one else knows them. And you know that they're not doing well. You may have had an emotional affair. Maybe you've not met in person. You've just talked online. And feelings have been discussed. I feel like a lot of energy has been exchanged. This does not read casual to me. I'm going to get an energetic summation. Please provide an energetic summation. My son, gameplay, other room. Please provide an energetic summation through additional cards. My throat, man. Two of Wands, Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords. They're thinking things over. For some of you, I feel like what's going on here is that an affair could have contributed to a divorce. Maybe you were with other people you met and you fell in love and you're leaving these relationships to be with each other. But there are a lot of things to work out here. This is not easy. This is not simple. This is an extremely complicated situation. So I'm seeing distance and I'm seeing a lot of people and a lot of stress. That is what I have for pile 1. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell notifications, check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, on Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, I need more water. I have scratched the hell out of my throat. I was making tacos earlier for myself and my son. I was frying tortillas in a skillet and I burned them. And I need to open the windows and light some sage, and I need to make myself some tea with honey, which I never add honey to my tea, but I've heard that's what you do when you have a sore throat. You put honey in tea. Okay. The Page of Jades, Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, so Sota de Oros and Cuatro de Bastos, Caballo de Oros, the Knight of Pentacles, so I guess the cliche thing, the easy thing to say would be, Gringa don't make tacos. Just go to Taco Bell. Yeah. I'm trying to lose weight. I should just stick to salads and water, I guess. I need another drink. I got a new diet book in the mail from Amazon. My son said, how many of those do you have? All you need is one book, or just go online. Yeah, I know. Okay, so I got a pair of Nikes. Maybe I should put those on and hit the road. Death, Muerte, Page of Pentacles again, Fleta de Oros, those de Oros, Two of Pentacles. A lot of people would dismiss this person as being boring as hell, to be really blunt. They don't have the most exciting, charismatic personality. They could be a really intense introvert. I feel like this person may be a workaholic. And they're clumsy, they're awkward when it comes to all social, blah, blah, blah. They're clumsy and awkward when it comes to all social situations, but especially when it comes to romance, love, sex, they aren't that good at it. They don't have much experience. So I don't know if they're younger, maybe they're early 20s, or if they're rusty, maybe they were married for a long time, they got a divorce and they haven't dated since the 70s or something. I don't know. I need to keep going. They're not really good at texting. They're not adept at social media. Judgment. Six of Pentacles. So I'm obviously getting a lot of earth energy. Seis de Oros, strength. Okay. So I'm getting the energy of someone who's very old school. So I don't think they're younger. I don't think this person's in their early 20s. I think this person is possibly from Generation X, like me. I was born in 73. I feel like this person has been married and divorced at least once. They could have kids, grandkids, and they're not adept at this new world, the way we do things now in the 21st century of Tinder and hookups and TikTok and all of that. They're not really at home in that kind of world. So yeah, I feel like this person is older. Eight of Wands, Ocho de Bastos, Ten of Swords, Diez de Espadas, Ten of Cups, Diez de Copas. I feel like they've been married and divorced at least once. And they're old school. They don't have to be a Christian or religious to have old-fashioned values, because I'm not a Christian. I was brought up Southern Baptist in Texas, but I've got old-fashioned values. I just feel like when you're dating someone, you should really get to know the person and develop feelings before you take your clothes off for optimal results. They feel like there's a certain way to do things. So you really get to know someone and trust is established. Then you establish intimacy. So they probably don't send nudes. I'm just guessing. And they're not going to ask you to send them nudes. All this earth. A possible astral combo for this person. They could have Sun in Capricorn, Gemini rising, Moon in Taurus. I feel like they have two earth signs in their astral combo. So maybe an air ascendant. But they are quiet. They are reserved. They don't have this flamboyant personality. Again, a lot of people would discount them as being boring or a stick in the mud, you know. They don't splash their business all over Instagram, Facebook. They like to go under the radar, fly under the radar, keep their cards close to their chest, so to speak. Because, see, I have a lot of earth in my natal chart, but I also have a lot of air. And I got a lot up in the 5th house, the house of Leo. So I have no problem whatsoever just being totally transparent at YouTube with my clients, on Patreon, and my books that are at Amazon. My heart is very much an open book. This person, it would take them a while to open up to you. You could be with this person for a year or 2 years and then learn things and just be astounded, amazed, because they're very secretive. They don't talk about their past much. Not to be morbid, but I mean, it happens. It's pretty common. They could have lost a wife or husband to death. They could be a widow or widower. This is not the kind of person who's going to trash talk an ex. They're not going to spend their first date with you just saying terrible things about their ex. They have integrity with their word. If they say they're going to do something, they do it. So not a flake. This person is not a flake at all. Not a liar, honest. Some would say honest to a fault. I don't believe there's any fault when it comes to honesty. Honest, straightforward. not the most exciting person, but when they fall in love, they are very loyal. Not a cheater, not a player. Depending on what your relationship with this person is, it's not a personal reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. But I can see the two of you getting married eventually. But I'm seeing a long, old-fashioned courtship. A lot of dates working up to the sex. So that would turn a lot of people off. But if you have old-fashioned values, this is your person. That's what I see for pile 2. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists. My zodiac readings and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, here is your reading. King of Swords, Rey de Espadas. 3 of Cups, Tres de Copas. 2 of Staffs, Dos de Bastos. I need more water. So I burned the tortillas a few hours ago when I was making tacos for myself and my son. I need to open the windows and light some sage. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, the Oros, the Devil, El Diablo. 9 of Pentacles, maybe the Oros. Six of Swords, Seis de Espadas. The Devil again, El Diablo. 2 of Cups, Dos de Copas. And no, if you're new to the channel, I do not read reversals. It's against my religion. I'm being facetious, but I have several videos at this channel explaining how I read tarot. I go more in depth at my Patreon. Check it out. I just posted a video to Patreon, a short video on the upcoming full moon and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. A short video a few hours ago. Okay, basic bitch bicycle. Because when I woke up this morning, I felt this slight sense of foreboding. Something felt off psychically, and I thought, okay, the moon must be in Virgo. Because my moon is in Virgo. I've got my moon at 6 degrees Virgo in my natal chart, but for some reason, I don't usually do that well psychically when the moon is in Virgo, when I have my lunar return. I don't know why. For whatever reason, 7 of Pentacles, Siete de Oros, I do best when the moon is in Scorpio and Aries. I have no idea why. 5 of Wands, 3 of Bastos, 6 of Pentacles, Seis de Oros. So I had this sense of foreboding, and sure enough, I wake up, I make a burrito for my son, taco burrito, just a tortilla with cheese and refried beans. He took a couple of bites, he was done. And then I made a taco for myself, and it sucked. And I burned the tortillas in the skillet. And then the working guy rang the doorbell, not once, not twice, but 3 times. And I said, I refuse to answer the door. I told my son to put his pants on. He had to talk to the working guy and tell him just to spray outside. He couldn't come in the house today. So the moon is actually As I record this, it's at 24 Leo in the 12th house. My 12th house. Opposite Saturn at 20 Aquarius. Oops. Timeless reading, but as I record this, yeah, we've got the full moon in Virgo coming up on Friday, the 18th in San Antonio. It's going to peak, like, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning. So I'll be doing the moon stuff. Thursday night, lighting the candles, making the moon water. Oh my God, this is awful. I need to make some tea. Tres mas. Three of Swords, Tres de Espadas, Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros, Seven of Swords, Siete de Oros. So, I'll say what I say a lot because that's what I see when I see these cards. I mean, shit. The Ten of Pentacles, King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the Devil twice, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords. Looks like some third party bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit, but it's common. I've had this channel since November 18th, 2018. I've been reading for clients since January 2019. I see the same stuff over and over again. And I've lived a very complicated life. I've been married and divorced twice, so do the math. Looks like third party. So this person who can't stop thinking about you, they're being very cold toward you. It looks like they may only contact you when they're feeling a certain kind of way, when they're thirsty, when they're horny, when they want to swap nudes, get on FaceTime, WhatsApp, whatever, show you what's up. You've romanticized this. I feel like you're probably single and you're holding on. You're feeling like eventually the two of you are going to get together, and you may see this person as a twin flame, soulmate, but they're not really showing up. They show up when it serves them. They're very selfish. And if this person is married, I don't see them getting a divorce anytime soon. I don't see them taking any risk. I feel like financially, they're solid. They don't want to disrupt the status quo. So it could be that this person and whoever they're married to, they both have really good jobs. They have property together, and they're not going to fuck with that. And I don't feel like emotionally they're a wreck. I really don't see them being in love with you. I see a lot of lust. They think about you a lot because they're very sexually into you. They're very sexually attracted. But they want a good time. They don't want to hear about your problems. They're not going to be a shoulder you can cry on. I don't see this person telling you that they want to leave someone to be with you, that they want to get a divorce because you're their perfect person. I don't get that at all. They're fine with whatever their life is, their status quo marriage. They'll call you, they'll contact you, they'll text you when they want to get together or swap pictures, videos, whatever. You could have the Mars-Venus conjunction, which is really hot, or the opposition. But it could be, it's your story or it isn't, it could be that you've romanticized a connection that in their mind is basically sexual. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Aquarius, Libra rising, Moon in Aries. That's one possibility of many. I don't think you have much going for you in the synastry beyond Mars-Venus. I don't think you have sun conjunct moon or moon conjunct moon. You could, but I doubt it because this is so sexual. And the Two of Cups showing up in the last row under the Nine of Pentacles tells me that there's a good chance this is your energy. You're alone, you're single, and you're romanticizing this connection. You're the one who has a choice to make. Are you going to stay in this? Are you okay with being a Sancho? Because if you want emotional intimacy and consistency, it's very unlikely you're going to get it in this connection with this person. That's what I have for pile 3. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Check out my numerous playlists, my zodiac readings, and my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, here is your reading. 8 of Jades, 8 of Pentacles, Ocho de Oros. And we have the Fool, El Loco. It reminds me of an ex's painting. Well, I bought this deck because the whole deck reminds me of his artwork. This somewhat famous San Antonio artist. Anyway, I love the title of one of his pieces, one of his paintings. The safest place in the jungle is in the jaguar's mouth. It's poetry. What are you? 5, 10, 15, 20. In the Rider Waite, this would be Judgment. In this Mayan deck, the Soul Tune Mayan Tarot deck, there are 2 20s. There's planet Venus and there's planet Earth. This is planet Earth, and they have it like kind of like the tower, you know, where there's lightning striking. I don't know. But this tells me that a risk is being taken. Someone is walking into this. Perhaps you both are. You're walking into this with your eyes wide open. You know it could be dangerous. It is dangerous because you're taking this risk and you're very aware of the risk. You're going for it. Let's get some more information, shall we? Good hard shuffle. These cards are extremely stiff because I never use them. I've had this deck for years and I rarely use it. Three of Cups, Tres de Copas, Queen of Cups, Reina de Copas, King of Pentacles, Rey de Oros. Okay, the Crow Tarot. Judgment. 6 of Pentacles, Strength. No, I'm going to keep going. Five of Wands, Cinco de Bastos, Ace of Pentacles, As de Oros, 6 of Pentacles, Ace de Oros. So there's love here, but it's weird. This is a weird love. Queen of Cups again. 5 of Wands, Ace of Wands. Well, I can relate. I've experienced this before. You can't stand each other, but you can't stay away from each other. It's like a love-hate relationship. It's like a roller coaster from hell. Extreme highs, extreme lows. You fight, you make up, you block, you unblock. You've got really complicated synastry, a lot of squares, a lot of oppositions. But you have at least one conjunction, and that conjunction is what makes you come back to this again and again and again. Well, my most recent ex, a Capricorn, we have a Venus conjunction. Venus conjunct Venus in Aquarius. His is at 15, mine's at 16. That's super tight. And from what I've read, that's not really that intense, Venus conjunct Venus. But it was a really weird love. We didn't have much in common. To the casual observer, people would say, why are the two of you together? How did that happen? You know, an age gap and different ethnicities. I'm white, he's brown, whatever. People trip on stuff. But he was brought up Catholic in San Antonio, and I was brought up Baptist all over Texas. And he's a boomer, and I'm Generation X. I don't see an age gap here, though. I feel like you're about the same age. Oh, we do have Pluto conjunct Moon. That is intense. His Pluto in Virgo and my Moon in Virgo. You could have Pluto conjunct Moon, but I'm not seeing an age gap. I feel like you have a lot of things in common. I feel like you come from a similar background. This may have started as a situationship or something casual. To be honest, which I always am, I'm not seeing deep love here because all we have for cups are the Three of Cups, but we have the Queen of Cups twice telling me perhaps you've invested more emotionally than this person has. I see them being kind of cold, standoffish, reserved, terse in their communication. They're very sexual. They're very lusty. The sex is good. Maybe the sex is why you keep coming back together, because you've got really good chemistry. But you do have things in common. You may have lived together at some point. You may move in together and then you break up and you move out and then you come back. Again, I've had that experience with the most recent ex, the Capricorn. I moved in, I moved out, I moved in, I moved out. So on again, off again, roller coaster from hell. A possible astral combo for this person. And there's something there's something quirky about them that sets them apart. Nothing superficial, like a lot of tattoos or piercings, nothing like that. Something a bit deeper. Something really quirky about this person. Maybe they have an unusual name. I feel like they have at least one Aquarius placement. So a possible astral combo, they could have Sun in Taurus, Cancer rising, Moon in Aquarius. I feel like you have really feminine energy, a lot of earth and water. You could have Sun in Cancer, Taurus rising, Moon in Pisces. Those are just possibilities. But to be really blunt, I feel like you may have caught feelings, but this person is keeping you at arm's length. They like their alone time. And they have a really specific hobby. I don't know what the hell it is. I don't know if they collect Five Nights at Freddy's plushies or Star Wars toys. Maybe they have a toy channel. You know, those men who collect action figures and Star Wars toys, whatever. They could be a Star Wars fanatic or a Star Trek fanatic, something like that. Maybe they go to conventions. And I see the two of you being in different hotel rooms together. Maybe you travel, you go to conventions together, you meet up at these conventions, do the cosplay, role play, anime, I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. But the sex is good. That's what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching. Sending you massive love and light from San Antonio.